Yeah, there's no intro today. There's no intro. There's no fun music. There's no fun pug picks. There isn't anything like that. Um,
We're just going in.
we're going in raw, and I'm gonna let Chris lead
All right.
because um, I don't want him to have to follow me. Um, because I'm a good friend and I'm a good person. I don't want to set you up for that because it's gonna be bad. Like
All right.
yeah, go ahead. You
All right.
do it. Do your thing.
So the Orioles trade deadline, because let's be real, that's the biggest story in baseball right now is the trade
Yeah.
deadline. The Orioles did what everybody knew was coming. Cedric Mullins gone, Ryan Hearn gone, Ramon Lograno shockingly gone, Ramon Urias shockingly gone, Charlie Morton.
You just purged all the Ramones, didn't you?
Yeah. Uh Charlie Morton shockingly gone because of the season he was having, but still gone.
Wait, where'd
Our
Charlie go?
bullpen
I didn't see
is
that part.
he went to the Tigers.
Okay.
He went to the Tigers. Our bullpen basically got decimated.
Yeah, Sir Anthony. Yeah.
Sir Anthony Dominguez gone. Greg Soto gone. Brian Baker gone, but not missed at all.
Gone but forgotten.
Gone, but please, I was ready to pack his bags for him and get him the fuck out of town. Gone. Andrew Kittredge gone. So we got rid of 9 players, which is one less than the Twins did. But the returns we got, bona fide studs, especially from the Padres.
And who'd you get from the Padres?
We got like 6 players. We got their number 4, their number 6, their number 12, and their number 29 out of their top 30. The guys we got from Houston and Chicago, we got the Chicago's like 17th race prospect for Kittredge, 17-year-old at the Dominican Summer League, but the kid can play. He in his first game in the Orioles, with the Orioles affiliate, 2 for 6 with a double, a triple, and like 2 RBIs. So there's that.
Yep.
You've got, let's see, what else happened? The collective city of Baltimore lost their fucking minds over Cedric Mullins being traded because we didn't have any.
I wanted him so bad. I was very erect for him being a player.
No. Here's the thing with that. The people that were getting mad about it were white knighting about representation. Black representation.
Oh, I'm sorry. What now?
Yeah. And here's the kicker. It was majority white people doing this.
Oh yeah, that's what we do. We're a dumb.
And it was like, oh, we don't have any black representation on the ball club that's predominant in a predominantly black city. This is a problem. I'm like, why are y'all mad about this when we black people ain't that pressed?
There's like 6 black guys that play baseball. Everyone else is Dominican that like that you, if you don't hear them speak, you're like, is that a black guy?
There are 47 Major League Baseball black players in Major League Baseball right now.
I'm sorry, that's it?
Yes.
Wow.
6% of the league is African American.
Wow.
The Orioles just called up like 2 black players, by the way. So that whole argument just went out the fucking window because they called up Jeremiah Jackson, who got his first major league hit today, and Jordan Adams. Both black players, both here. And the amount, like, I literally had to tell one person who later blocked me because I made this point, like, you do realize that this guy's getting called up, right? And they were like, oh, well, that would be good. And I was like, why are you like offended for me?
Because
we don't need that.
Listen, that's what white people do. White people think here, and I'm gonna key in on how white folks work. One, we're dumb. Two, we try to white knight all the time. We try to be quote unquote allies by raising a stink over something that doesn't really need to be raised to stink about.
Right.
And then you make it actually uncomfortable for everybody involved, and you end up looking stupid because you were trying to help instead of just not focusing on something that wasn't a focus. The focus was the moving of the players, not the color of the players that got moved.
Right.
Jesus, tap dancing Christ. I'm gonna punch the computer.
Yeah, but that's the problem. Like that's what they were doing. Like these people were doing, and then it turned into boycott the team. Boycott the team. It's like that's not what the fuck is wrong with you. You're madder about this than most of the black community in the city probably is. I'm a black baseball player. I don't give a fuck. Like I care. Like are the players that are coming up good? Did we get good players back in these trades? Going to help us fucking win in the future?
My dude, you can come in there with, if you can come in here and hit 50, 120 and bat 320, you can come up to plate with a Ku Klux Klan hat on. I don't care. Well, okay, I may have a problem with that. But like
that may be a little bit much.
That might be an issue. That may be. But like you could come up polka dots. Like I don't care. And that's
yeah.
Look, honest to God, 75% of most major league rosters are Dominican or Spanish or Mexican or Puerto Rican or Cuban or have a fucking tan, okay?
Or are white. And
I mean,
there's a reason for it.
Okay, like who the fuck is white? Maybe catchers.
There's a reason for that though. The reason,
and it goes to
it goes to the ease of playing other sports like basketball. All you need to play basketball is a hoop and a fucking ball.
Right. It's fair.
That's it. With baseball, you need a bat. Bats are expensive. You need the balls are cheap. You need a glove. Gloves are expensive. And if you're left-handed, congratulations, you're paying even more for that shit.
Right.
I know that from fucking experience. You need cleats. You need you have to get on a team.
Thank you, Rams, by the way. Appreciate that.
Yeah. Like the amount of dumb shit that was going on in this fucking feed I saw.
Right.
I was like, y'all are all insane.
Right.
You're insane. You're being ridiculous.
Yeah.
And I don't understand it.
It's white knighting. That's what it is. And I hate it. I look, for someone that's married to a black woman, right? I believe you knew that. If you didn't, I don't bring it up because it doesn't matter to me. It's not.
Who cares, man? As long as you're happy, man. That's what fucking matters.
But
I don't care about race.
It's right, and nor should you, because who cares? But I will never go in and pretend to understand the struggle or understand what you deal with. Understand that we can't go into. Actually, she's made me understand because I'm goofy with her in stores, and she's like, "Yo, you can't do that." I'm like, "Why?" I'm like, "Because I am looked at a certain way, and you can't be overly goofy because they watch me anyway." And so I have to learn on the fly, and it's because, and I'm not gonna pretend I'm ignorant to it because I don't have to deal with it, because you know why? I have white privilege. That's what I have. Sorry, it is what it is. I can't help that. I can't fix that. I grew up in the hood 100%. I saw a dead body before I saw a set of titties. I grew up in a fucking legitimate hood. It is what it is. But never will I understand the why things hurt, or no, I mean, you understand to a degree, but you know what I mean? Like, you get it.
You have that perspective. You have some perspective.
Right.
And you're able to understand those things.
Right.
And I've had those conversations with lots of friends of mine who are like I'll give an example. During the whole, you remember the Freddie Gray situation, the George Floyd shit?
Yeah.
Like talking to my friends, it's like, this is what this is like. And they're like, I've never understood until, and it wasn't that they didn't want to understand. They're like, I can't understand, but I can hear what you're saying and I can listen to that and get that perspective. And I'm like, exactly. These people online are just being like fucking idiots.
Right.
And
well, it's because they're online too. That is about 35% of the thing. They want to look good for follows, for clicks, for whatever clout. I don't know. Oh,
right.
real
And
quick.
with this person, I just said, I
Yeah.
think you're overreacting a tad here.
Right.
Here's why.
Right.
It's like,
And that was your mistake. You tried to
predominantly,
yeah.
yeah, it's
You
like
can't
predominantly
do
black city. There should be a black player on the team. I'm like,
no.
there are lots of cities that don't have a black player that are
Right.
predominantly black. What are you talking about?
If this was the Negro leagues, then maybe I can maybe
Right.
make sense of that. It's like, you know what? You have a good point. There's a bunch of fucking pasty white bastards on this team. This is the Negro leagues. What is happening?
Right.
Just because you are in Baltimore, like let's say Compton came out with a baseball team.
Right.
Like I don't know. I just
yeah. I was
oh
like,
my
y'all
God.
got it. I'm like, y'all got to fucking.
Just
We
stop.
we don't need y'all to be offended for us.
Thank you.
When we get offended by something, we'll fucking let you know, and then you can respond.
Because there's a
to
good
that.
chance y'all did it. Like y'all offended us. So
Right. It was like
you'll know before we'll know before you don't have to guess. We'll send you an email.
It's like the Hulk Hogan thing. I had to really be careful with that because, like, on one end, it's like this guy is the biggest star in professional wrestling.
Right.
There are so many people who watch wrestling because of this dude.
God.
Yeah. And I found out about it because of Rick. He was like, yo, this is going on. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me?
I'm not even fucking. I didn't even need to put that on the screen to know that was coming, Rick. Absolutely not.
Yeah, and it was crazy. And it was like, because I said something about Hulk Hogan, people were like, blah blah blah. You can't just acknowledge what he did as a wrestler. You have to mention that he did this or did that. I'm like, do you realize how hurtful what he did was to his fans in the black community?
Right.
Like, this guy was the ultimate good guy, that hero.
Right.
He was a fucking superhero. And for him to say what he said.
Let me ask you a question. If he was a perennial heel, if he was that bastard, and not to say that would be more fitting to his character, but if he was, I don't know, I don't watch it, so I have no fucking clue. So insert, legendary all the time bad guy.
Yeah. If he had said, I'm a
he did that.
racist,
do you
if
think
he just admitted he's a racist admitted he's a racist, yeah, I would have the same issue.
Okay. Do you think it would slap as hard as it did?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because you're still admitting that you're a racist.
No, I get that, but
like, that's where it was for me. Like,
but I'm saying people caught up in his, hero, American hero, whatever, yada yada, and then for it to be a complete 180, I think there's more people of my persuasion that are angered by it, I guess.
Oh, no. There are a lot of black people who were still riding for him too.
Oh, for sure. It's a really weird thing. I just wanted to know if at any point, if the general public would have been, God, I hate to even say more accepting, because I don't mean it that way, but I can't think of a better word. If they would be less, pitchfork and lantern for him, if he was like this, I kind of seen this coming.
Because it's not only that part of it; it's the other thing he said too.
Only in the car, Rams. Only in the car.
That he also said, "My worst nightmare would be to be reincarnated as a black man."
I'm sorry.
That's Hulk Hogan.
Why? Why would he?
He was talking.
I don't
He
mean
was
to say it
talking
in
to
that
his.
way, but like, do you think he's just trying to walk back what he did hard?
It was prison recordings from we talked to his kid while his kid was in jail.
Okay.
Like, because they record those and they got out. And he said that to his son. I'm like, okay, it's one thing to say you're kind of racist to a point
Yeah.
and apologize for that. But when you say your worst nightmare is to be reincarnated as a black man, you're done. Absolutely
Now,
not.
to be fair, being black in America is awful. So
Granted,
I kind of I don't get what he's saying, but I'm also like, he could have played that up a little bit. Like,
yeah,
I've
but
seen what's
after what
happening
this is after he said
after
the
everything
first
else.
thing,
Yeah.
it's like,
Right.
dude, people are ready to give you an out, and then you double down on it.
Yeah.
And then people using like Vince McMahon saying it on television to John Cena. I'm like, that's a man and a character on television. It still wasn't cool that he said it,
Right.
but that was a performance thing.
Right. Like,
Versus
you're gonna get mad at Quentin Tarantino now every
real,
time he fucking says some,
right?
like, I've heard more hard R's from Quentin than I did growing up in the fucking hood.
Right.
So, all right. Well,
But yeah.
anyway,
All right.
let's get back to this because this is turning into the X's and O's instead of Bucks. Which
The floor is yours, man. Go ahead.
Stoney was yelling at me yesterday because I didn't record, and I told him, well, literally next week is when the new schedule drops. Now you can see the little banner at the bottom where I put our new schedule, all that. But
Stoney's holding us to account on stuff, man. I respect.
Dude, it was, and I felt bad because Shaw and Brian and John both fucking shouted me out yesterday twice. I'm like, God damn it! He's like, no, you got to do it. I'm like, I don't, but I understand how you would think so.
Like, I got shit going on. I can't. Sorry.
Right. But yeah. So just so everybody knows, just that if you can't read, starting next week, Tuesdays is the X's. We're still doing weekly because we're getting through this list. This will be done probably by I think December or something like that, or it's something crazy.
Yeah, something like that, yeah.
It's something crazy. But we're gonna pound
new
through this
place
list
by
on
then, so
Fridays.
that's gonna be nice.
Right. And then
no, literally, I'll be in there on the 22nd. So
wait, what would you say?
My new place. I'll be in there on the 22nd.
Oh, that's fantastic. What day is that?
3 weeks.
No, like day of the week. Oh, that's a Friday. Okay,
It's
well,
a Friday.
Okay, you're not like moving that day, are you?
Yeah, but I will still be able to do the show.
Okay, all right. Well,
I'll still be doing the show.
Let me know, my dude. Like, we can absolutely pivot. I have no qualms. Not a problem at all.
Nope, I'll be doing the show. I'm trying to get the internet stuff figured out right now to figure out how I'm going to do that.
You know how to get a hold of me. You know I'm flexible.
I can do it on my phone if I have to. I don't care, man. I will still be there.
All right, so that's what I'm fucking talking about. What else do you have from Orioles camp here?
That's pretty much it, man. They did what they need to do. People were kind of melting down about stuff. A lot of like Mike Elias fell on the sword a bit and said it was his fault.
I did see that.
And I'm like, that's great. You took accountability for your fuck up. Now,
you know what? And that may not mean a lot to you Baltimore folks. It may or may not. I don't know. But I respect the fuck out of that.
It means fuck all to me because he's the reason we're in this fucking situation. We had to make these fucking trades in the first place. You're the one that didn't address the pitching in the offseason the way he should have. I don't care about the injuries or injuries. They're going to happen. Every team has injuries. That's a part of the game. You didn't address what you need to address because you thought you knew more than you actually did. You thought you had things you didn't have. I don't want to hear your fucking accountability. I just want you to fucking fix it.
Right.
You said your piece now. Now go deal with it. You got this offseason. Bring in some pitchers. Some real pitchers. Not some 40-year-old guy.
You Kelly Morton again?
35-year-old guy.
You can go get Dick Mountain, Rich Hill.
If he signs Rich Hill, I will find him and do.
You do know we named him Dick Mountain, right?
Yeah, Dick. I mean, that's a great nickname. Dick Mountain was great.
Absolutely fantastic. Dick Mountain all day.
But yeah, if they bring him in, man, if they bring in Rich Hill, I will lose my mind. I have two
I need it.
targets
I need
for the
it
offseason.
just for the memes.
I have two targets for the Orioles: Dylan Cease and Michael King. Mike Elias's job is to bring one of those two to Baltimore. I don't care what it costs. I don't care how many years you got to give them. Get it done. And if you don't get it done, pack your bags and get the fuck out of Baltimore. That's my stance on that. But his job is get one of those two.
Fair enough.
And either Pete Alonso or Kyle Schwarber to hit nukes at a Camden Yard.
Jesus Christ.
Preferably Kyle Schwarber.
Oh, dude, I wanna pet Kyle Schwarber's dick like a puppy. That dude is ridiculous. Fuck. Like, I want to be a quarter of that. I want to be a quarter of the man he is. Absolutely ridiculous. Dude is so good.
But yes.
Oh, Mexico.
You had to set a fire, I understand.
I'm sorry, Mexico was calling me. I apologize.
I burnt down my house. It's time for you to burn down yours. Let's go.
Oh, yeah.
I kind of have an idea of what you're going to say.
So,
kind of, sort of.
Yeah. So, I would say we are probably not the biggest losers of the deadline, but we are definitely top 5. We're not going to talk about Minnesota. I don't care about you cow fuckers. It doesn't matter to me. It is completely inconsequential. Red Sox could care less. Milwaukee, go fuck yourself. I have a deep-seated hatred for you anyway because you rape and pillage anything that's pirate related. I just can't. So
I don't know what the Brewers were doing trading for Jordan Montgomery. Like, what, he's out for the year. Why did you make this deal? And he's a free agent.
See the forest for the trees? I don't fucking know. They're the Brewers. They're probably drunk. That's my thought. Okay. So, the whirlwind started with Ke'Bryan Hayes being traded, which I can tell you this from the bottom of my heart. Good riddance, you dumb cunt. You couldn't hit on a drunk girl at 2 a.m. Okay? You are not good. You are a glove. Well, congratulations. You're Black Omar Vizquel in 1992. We don't need that. You're at the corner. You need to be able to fucking hit. Okay?
Jesus Christ. Where that thumb's gonna be?
You and your dickhead family that are attention whores, and your brother that, honest to God, thinks he's on the team, which no one even knew who he was till he got on Twitter. He can fuck on off.
He sounds like another brother of a famous athlete that needs to get put in a wood chipper.
They are cancers, and I'm very glad to get rid of the cancers. I, honest to God, don't care what we got back for him. It didn't matter to me. I just wanted him away. What in the
that return was ass, bro.
Well, welcome in, geeks. You're gonna want to backtrack about 20 minutes. We're talking about the trade deadline. Now nothing against Chris here. He had very good dialogue, very good things to say. But fuck him and fuck what he had to say. This is the main event. There is piss and vinegar coming out of my pores. I may cry blood. I don't know yet. So. And I have a whole diatribe here, so just understand. We will get to the Chicago rosters. I fucking promise you, but we may go long a little bit today. It's fine. We started early, so we traded. Let's see here. Let me go down here and get the exact thing. So Ke'Bryan Hayes, what did he go for?
Sammy Stafora.
We went for Taylor Rogers, Sammy Stafora. Don't fucking know, don't care. Taylor Rogers was the only kind of piece that I was like, cool, that's fine. I don't really care. I just want you out of my fucking city. Fine, great, whatever. We'll do something with Taylor. Neato mosquito. Then we trade
Caleb a few Ferguson. Moments later.
Few moments, yeah, right. Few moments later, Caleb Ferguson goes for Jeter Martinez.
Who?
Okay. Like fucking neat. Right. That's cool. Then fucking out of nowhere, Bailey Falter goes to KC for Evan Sisk. He doesn't even have a highlighted name. And Callan Moss, I don't know. That's fucking neat. Great.
Why did
Perfect.
they trade Falter? What
Um,
the crap were
yeah.
they doing?
Oh, sir, I'm not done. So far, the only piece we got back for the whole time here yet was Taylor Rogers. We then flip him for Ivan Brett. We get a motherfucker named Ivan the Terrible. I don't know. Cool. That's wonderful. This is great. Okay. So then we go ahead and trade Diet Beaties or David Bednar, whatever you want to call him.
Beaties.
So
Oh my God.
so
Beaties David Bednar. Oh. I gotta use that if I go to Yankees game baton.
Yeah, and it's not diabetes; it's Diet Beaties.
Yeah, if he comes in the game, I'm just gonna start shouting diabetes at him.
Yeah.
That's gonna be great.
Yep. And we traded him for Rafael Flores, Edgarline Perez, and Brian Sanchez. Now, let me explain this to you. We went to the Yankees for that. Now, there were people saying, or somebody said about one of these fucking Obi-Wan jabronis. I don't really know who they are, but somebody said somebody about something. They're all AA players at best. We literally did not get a single major league player back for any of this. But one of the people said that, oh, the one guy makes good swing decisions. He's batting .210 in AA. Is his good swing decisions that he brings his bat to the games? He remembers to take it off the bus?
I mean,
I don't know.
sounds like it in that case. Good swing
Jesus
decisions. He's batting 105.
Christ. None of these people will more than likely become anything. I don't care about the pieces we got rid of, except for Falter. That didn't make any sense to me because
no, that didn't.
I didn't get that. I don't care that we got rid of the pieces. I wanted two of them gone anyway. But the fact that you got a hand job from a quadriplegic back for these people is disgusting. There is no reason anybody should even look at this team and support it. Paul Skeens honestly shaved his dick off 3 days ago with a sandpaper cube, because he knew this was going to happen. He's like, I don't know what else to do. I need to feel something other than sadness. I feel bad for him. I really do.
And then there's what they didn't do.
And they didn't get rid of Keller. They didn't get rid of Pham. They didn't get rid of, I think IKF was on the list. Oh yeah, Heaney too.
They kept
they got rid of the better left-hander and kept the worst one. That's fucking brilliant. It is, and I don't know, and there's no accountability. And I saw a little blurb of Sherrington saying he almost laughed actually at the whole thing. He almost laughed. Like I saw him saying something like, there was a blurb that came out actually that said, there were better players we could have got for Bednar basically, but he didn't. He just didn't fucking do it.
He was like, yeah, y'all thought I was going to do my job.
Right.
What do you think this is?
It is beyond me. It is beyond me. I'm fucking disgusted with it. I just really am. Oh. And you're going to have the same people pedal for this team and shill for this team. And it's like, I was already in the midst of this being the most disappointing season and the most embarrassing season, the team that I've seen in a long time. But knowing that they basically just said, fuck you guys. We don't care about, we're going to get rid of the players that majority of the fan base love and get nothing. Bednar is terribly inconsistent. And I was like, he is playing his ass off, and we are about to fleece the fuck out of somebody. Nope. We got fleeced. Reliever of the month. Great. Word. That's super nice. You know what we're going to get for you? A few AA players and a guy that can bring his bat off the bus. Super fucking neat. That's wonderful. What do you even do with that? What do you like? Where do you even like? There's so much to unpack there. And the funny thing about Pirates Twitter, you had your whole race war, which I would have preferred to deal with. This was just a collective apathy. Like, there was a lot of frustration, but it was just a lot of apathy. And I think that is the saddest part, because people don't even have it in them to fight it. They're just like, it's almost like being at the bottom of a well, right? Yeah. And it's day 3. And you're like, yo, my dudes, I'm not getting out. And the voices in your head, you're like, no fucking shit, dude. I thought you realized that once you fell down, stupid. But I think now there's no saving anything. There's just nothing. You have a generational, probably gonna end up being a Hall of Famer in Paul Skeens, and you have wasted 2 years of his career already.
Completely botched it.
And this is like such an easy slam dunk. Like, you have him, you have Jared Jones, you have, Keller, you had Falter, you had a strong 4-man rotation. All you literally need to throw somebody with an arm in, preferably a lefty, and they did with Heaney, and he was okay. And you would have a dominant starting rotation, a scary rotation. Heat coming, 2 days of the week, and then a kind of a stuff guy with a little bit of a heat, and then you have a crafty lefty, and then whoever insert, whatever. That lineup will get you 60, 70 wins by itself, or that pitching staff should put you in at least a 60 to 70 win mark. All you got to do is make sure that you can come back a few games, win another 20 or 30 with your bats. You got a real good team. You could do that. But they got no major league players back. They got nothing. They did nothing. They did a salary dump to then acquire funds that they are not going to spend on anything worthwhile. Maybe they'll go get a 38-year-old like they usually do, because we don't have enough of those. Who's going to be next year's Pham, or 2 years ago's Rowdy? Who are we getting? What are we doing? So, congratulations, Pirates. You are an absolute poverty franchise, and you've proven it again. And I really think this may be the last straw for a lot of people. And if not, like, I don't know what you're doing. I don't know what you're expecting. If you just are a masochist, I don't know. But it is beyond. It's sad. It makes me sad. It really makes me sad. Like, after I was annoyed and whatever, yada, yada, I woke up this morning, fed the puppies, and I got an energy drink and yada, whatever. And I was just laying there, and I was like, I started to tear up. And I'm just like, this is like a helpless feeling. This is like the team that I've grown up on. All the failures, all of the misery that we've been through. And just getting rid of 2 mainstays, like that, really, like people that drew people. You did nothing. You got nothing for them, and the moves that you could have done, that you should have done, you just didn't. And thank God you didn't, because fuck, man, what would you have gotten back for that?
I don't understand. Like, I'm just dumbfounded that they didn't trade Heaney. He would have gotten them. I mean, a competent GM would have got something for him, because he's having a
left-handed pitcher. The fact that we got another, who did we get back for fucking Evan Sisk, a left-handed pitcher that throws 89. We got Dick Mountain back. We got Dick Mountain again, 89 miles per hour.
Just
That's
younger.
what he tops out at. Yeah. And then Avon, I can't say your last name. Doesn't matter because you're not going to be on the team. So for like it's a left-handed starting pitcher that has a pedigree, that has been successful, that's been competent, and you waited. And I talked to somebody a few days ago. I'm like, this is what they do. They wait till the end. And they get nothing. At least for Cabrine, we got a fucking major league pitcher. Not amazing, but at least we got
and
something.
then you flipped him for nothing.
And we flipped him immediately for nothing. So really, what you got
is a shortstop.
You got a shortstop prospect. You got a prospect. Like I think it's their eighth in their system.
Yeah, Sephora is
good. Like Baseball America, I'd be like, fuck yeah.
I mean, Sephora is good. He's a good prospect, but
cool.
Yeah.
I don't want to. We have plenty of prospects. That's all we ever have is prospects.
Yeah, like, I feel the same way about the Orioles. Like, they've replenished their farm system. I'm like, that's fucking fantastic. I'm glad they did that.
Yeah, because you motherfuckers built that farm, dude. You built the farm.
Yeah, but everybody was coming up and they depleted the system. Now we've replenished it, but at what cost?
Yeah.
Now, the young core's here, and that's great, but they've all been struggling at various points. And what do you do to get them support, to get them over that hump of being a young core to that next level? You went from winning the most games in baseball from 2022 to 2024 to being one of the worst teams in the league. After making the playoffs with a 91 season, after making playoffs the year before, after winning 101 games. What the Mike Elias, you had one fucking job. And it was to support these kids in this window to get them over the hump, to get them to at least the ALCS. At least that. We're not even going to make the playoffs. We might not even have a winning season. And we were supposed to be one of the top teams in the game. That's what's frustrating. Like, yeah. I've been in your shoes as an Orioles fan where we just stunk. We had players that we would give them up for nothing. Like the fact that Manny Machado was going to retire and go into Hall of Fame as a fucking Padre makes me sick to my fucking stomach.
Yeah.
That guy was a generational talent, and we couldn't keep him, and we traded him and got Dean Kramer as the last guy standing from that trade. A number 5 star.
Yeah. I mean,
who he'll have a couple games. You're like, this guy's fucking amazing. This is the guy we've been looking at. Then you're like, oh, never mind. Dean Kramer, just Dean Kramer all over the fucking field. It's like,
I mean,
thank God for Trevor Rogers this season, because without him, I don't know, this team would be a fucking mess.
I wish we had that problem. I do. Like,
and
I'm jealous of your struggle.
And the kicker, Mike Elias's incompetence got a good baseball man fired in Brandon Hyde. It wasn't, he took the fall for the shit that Elias failed to do. And that Tony Manzolino, this poor motherfucker, he's waiting his whole life to get a major league job. And he's got to work with this shit. He may never get another manager job after this.
Well, I mean, I don't think Kelly is.
I mean, he's not equipped to be a manager, apparently. But I mean,
No,
He may never get
I'm
better.
just saying like those two paths kind of are parallel in that sense, because now he finally got to be a manager, and it's like,
This is what you got.
and I get it, you took over mid-season, so, but what they have now proven is they have no intentions of equipping whoever's at the helm with anything.
Right. And it's
So
unfortunate because you're just they've fucked up both these teams. Our management has fucked up both these teams.
yeah,
And the Pirates were on the same trajectory the Orioles were on at one point.
yeah.
And you have to look at what the fuck happened.
Well,
Because
it's
they
really
should
more so
be.
what didn't happen, and no money was spent. No, there. That's honest to God. That's what it is. 100%. No money was spent.
It's
No
the same
money,
thing here.
and
Or they spent money, just not well.
yeah. Once again, I'd rather have that. At least buy stupid players. I
Like
don't know.
before Charlie Morton signed with the Orioles, he was contemplating retirement.
Yeah,
That's the guy you signed to
yeah.
a $15 million deal. He was ready to hang up his fucking glove. And that's the guy you signed when you could have gotten Garrett Crochet from the White Sox.
Ooh.
You could have signed Walker Buehler. Has he been good up in Boston? No, but he would have been better than 40-year-old Charlie Morton.
Yeah. Yeah.
In this lineup with I don't understand that. You weren't even in on Max Fried. You didn't even try to get Max Fried. You didn't try to get Heaney. You didn't try to get Eovaldi. You didn't try to get Crochet. You didn't try to get Seats. You lose your ace in Corbin Burns, and you did nothing to really replace him. We got Japanese Greg Maddux. That's great. He's 35. He throws a little bit harder than I do, and he's unconsciously tipping his pitches. There's something in his pitching motion. He's been doing it for so long that he's probably not aware that he's doing it, but he tips his pitches. And I don't know if anyone's been able to tell him, "Hey, Tomo, you're tipping your pitches."
I need to get Trevor May on the case, because he put out a whole big blurb when Bednar was. He did a whole video on it.
Yeah, he's like, "Hey man, you're tipping your pitches. How about don't do that?" Yeah, well, I'm 35. I've been doing it forever. It's just what I do. Yeah, but players have caught on to you doing this. They know what's coming. That's why you're getting lit the fuck up. Stop tipping your pitches.
I have a really poor tasted joke that I'll say off air on why it's probably not working now. And by explaining that, I probably already said the joke. So
you might as well go for it. I know.
Well, I was going to say, now that he's on this side of the pond, they can see the pitches coming. I'm sorry.
You're
welcome. Ugh. So, yeah, I'm done talking about it, though. I don't.
I think we've buried our management for both our franchises quite well here.
Just
on to the fun part.
Yeah, on to the fun part. And yeah, thanks again, Stoney, for pointing out the ticker. That's for the new, as I said earlier, that's for the new schedule is, so everyone is aware. But
also big up to everybody in the chat.
Yeah, it's pretty nice. We got Stoney, we got Rams, we got Rick.
Rams fan, Rick.
I know Geeks came in for a minute.
I don't know if it was Gary or Fatty, but if whoever it was, thanks for dropping in.
They came in whenever
they did a run in
when we were on fire. Like, what did I walk into? I'm like, I don't fucking know. But yeah, I know there's some other folks in here. They haven't said nothing, but that's
fire.
No worries. So this week,
also, Dean Kramer's ponytail. That's right, Don Stoney. I have a remedy for that whole ponytail thing. Just let your hair down and throw it like in the old days, man.
Or
the man bun ain't working. Just let that shit flow.
Yeah, man buns. You deserve to be kind of backhanded for that. It's weird. It's a weird look.
Let that hair fly.
So
that wonderful mane you have, Dean.
We got Chicago. We got Chicago on deck here. We got the Cubs and the White Sox. So,
yep.
Like we said, we're kind of going alphabetically. So, kind of worked out.
You're doing the Cubs first?
Yeah, we're doing the Cubs first.
Okay.
I did. That was the one I had completed for a while. I had to kind of look up a few for the White Sox. So there's 2 players on the White Sox I'll mention that I'm like, I mean, I'm aware of who they are, but from a career trajectory, I don't know. So, strangely enough, I feel like starting pitching for the Cubs, they've had some players, man. They've had some they've had some dogs in there.
Yeah.
So, who are you going with?
Fergie Jenkins.
I wanted to real bad. I went with Kerry Wood. Mostly because yes, he had the 20 strikeout game. Fine. I'm going on what the potential career arc could have been if he stayed healthy. That dude would have been outrageous. Now, I never saw Fergie Jenkins pitch, so I can't really say much to it, but I did see Kerry Wood. And yeah, I'm just, you can strike out 20 of 27 batters. Dude, that's a lot, man. That's a lot. Yeah,
I don't hate it. He didn't have the longevity that I personally go for with a lot of this.
I know.
But I respect him. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah. Well, I mean, obviously, because the start of the show here, I mean, you're obviously going to pick a black guy. I'm going to pick a white guy. If anyone missed the beginning of the show, once you rewatch it, it'll make sense. So your secondary / relief pitcher here.
I went John Lester.
Ooh, God bless. Yeah, that's a good one. That's good. I went Bruce Sutter.
I forgot he played for the Cubs.
Yeah. So Rams brought up Maddox. So one, Chris is only going one player, one team.
He was on my Braves list, man.
Yeah, and honestly, when I think of Maddox, I'm never gonna think of the Cubs. It just, and once again, by comparison to those, those weren't Greg Maddox years. You know what I mean? So.
Yeah, I put Greg Maddox on my Braves list, and I made it a point not to put a player on more than one list.
Yeah, but I went Bruce Sutter. Who's your closer? It should be
Lee
easy.
Smith.
There you go. Real easy. Lee Smith.
All day. Lee Smith.
Yep. For the catcher, who did you go with?
I went with Hartman.
Me too. There we go. Okay. First base.
Mark Grace.
Yeah. Mark Grace. Just super hit collector. Just easy. Second base is now Somber. So.
Yeah, I think that one was pretty obvious. It's Vernon Sandberg, and it's not even close. May he rest in peace and fuck cancer.
And you know what's crazy? And I messaged you this, and it was kind of tongue in cheek, but it wasn't. But the last time we did a roster, it was Dave Parker, and then the next day he died, and then like now, and now we're doing fucking the Cubs, and was like 2 days ago. I'm like,
2 days ago,
we're like the fucking angels of death here. We're gonna stop doing this. We're gonna get through this list like tomorrow before I don't know.
Yeah, Ryan Sandberg is one of the best second basemen of all time. Goes without saying.
Yeah,
he was that dude.
I mean, shortstop is pretty much a slam dunk too.
I went with our boy. No, I'm just kidding. Ernie Banks.
Okay, I was like, are you gonna do like Starlin Castro, and am I gonna have to like quit the stream here? Yeah, Ernie Banks. And third base is pretty much yeah.
I went Chris Bryant. Psych.
Yeah.
Ron Santo.
Yeah. And for a minute, and I just thought about this on air. I was like, dude, I would have ruffled feathers, but I could have went like a Ramos.
Yeah. Ramos Ramirez was a good player. Yeah.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
not to that
Not
level. It
not
just
over
wasn't
Juan
going to
Soto.
happen. Left field, who you got?
Billy Williams.
There you go. Center fielder.
I picked Wilson.
Yep, same here. Hack Wilson. Obviously, right fielder. You know,
It's Sammy.
It's Sammy.
It's Sammy Sosa. And
the
it's
white
not
version
even.
and the black version.
Yep.
DH, who'd you go with?
I went with Anthony Rizzo.
I went Andre Dawson.
He's on a different list.
I know he is. I know where he's at, motherfucker. I'm well aware. I don't know who Rick Monday is.
Oh, Rick Monday. Yeah, he was a great player too.
Rizzo would have been a great. Rizzo.
Are you talking about for DH Rams?
I'm assuming.
Or for right field?
Oh,
because he ain't getting rid of Sammy Sosa.
You're right. Like I'm not a historian by any stretch, but for someone to be like who to somehow play over.
The sad thing is I kind of am like I really, because I love baseball. Yeah. I literally studied it to the point where I literally went through the history of the game and all that, like from like.
Dude, maybe we should. I think because I asked you on your DMs, like if you ever been to the hall, and you're like, yeah. Maybe we should do. Maybe me and you should do a trip. Plan something out.
I'd be down.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. I've been to the hall. I went up for a Cal and
I've never had a chance to go there yet.
With Rick and a friend of mine.
Yeah, I've never had the chance to get up there. Just never came to be. So yeah, that is the Cubs. Unfortunately, it was pretty. There wasn't really many pivots there. It's kind of straightforward. So,
I mean, with some teams, it's going to be like that, where it's just easy to kind of go through and say, "Yeah, that's my guy."
Yeah. And they didn't have an embarrassment of riches, and I think that's why it was easier. And unfortunately, the same thing is going to come to play with the White Sox here. So, yeah. Starting pitching, who do you have?
Ted Lyons.
I went Mark Burley.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ted Lyons. I went Ted Lyons. I love Mark Burley. I almost went with Blackjack McDowell, but Ted Lyons to me is the best pitcher in the in White Sox history for me. It was close.
Rams basically is saying what we're thinking here. It's like who? Yeah, that's kind of fair enough.
Like I said, the baseball historian in me goes back. Like I went back through the teams and looked at guys who played, came up with them and stuff. It was crazy.
Who do you have? Secondary pitching or relief pitcher, whatever you want to do there.
Bobby Thigpen.
I went Hoyt Wilhelm.
Ooh, nice.
Yep. Closing pitcher.
Roberto Hernandez.
Oh, maybe it's not easy. I went Bobby Jenks.
I went Roberto Hernandez because he had a little bit longer of a career.
Fair enough. I mean, it was definitely that was a decision I had to make. So I
ain't mad at Bobby Jenks though. Bobby Jenks was, may he rest in peace, was a great fucking pitcher. So
yeah. Catcher.
Carlton Fisk.
Yep, same here. Fisk. All right, second baseman because we're just skipping first. Because why?
No, hold on.
Did you?
First base was not as easy.
Okay. All right.
There were two picks.
There
were two guys.
Yeah. Okay.
I went with Frank Thomas. Who'd you go with?
Frank.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we did both go there.
I'm sitting here like.
I honestly thought I had to go back and forth between Frank and another guy on my list.
The other guy is on my list as well. So yeah. Okay, because I'm sitting
Second
there like,
base,
yeah, Eddie
at
Collins.
second base, I went Eddie Collins.
Yeah. Shortstop.
Louis Aparicio.
Yep. Good, because I was gonna try to say that and I wasn't gonna be able to do it right away. So I'm glad you did it. So I'm just gonna nod my head like a good boy. Third base.
I went Robin Ventura.
Yep.
Even though Nolan
Exactly.
Ryan fucked him up in that one
He
game,
fucked
that
him
is
up, but it's
legendary.
fine. It's fine.
Don't rush an old man. He had that old man strength, man. Don't rush an old man.
Absolutely not.
Just
He
take
did,
your base, man.
and he took all. He wanted all the smoke, and he got all the smoke he could handle.
And Sonny could.
Yeah, exactly. Left field.
So left field, I went Bo Jackson.
I went Joe Jackson.
Oh wait, that's Joe Jackson. Oh
Yeah.
shit. No, I went Joe Jackson.
Okay. I was like, I don't know if he
I didn't put the Joe in front of Jackson.
Mm-hmm.
Threw me off. But yeah, Joe Jackson.
Okay. Center fielder.
I went Mostel.
Who?
Mostel.
I went Minnie Minoso.
Ooh, I forgot Manny Minoso.
Yeah.
Baseball been pretty good to me. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Right fielder.
Maglia Ordonez.
Oh, I went Harold Baines.
Oh. I think
He's so mad. I love it.
A's list. Wait, did I have him on my A's list? No, I didn't. Son of a bitch. I didn't put. Wow.
Historian.
I left Harold Baines off my fucking list for the White Sox.
Historian my dick. This show is over.
Damn.
DH. I'm curious where you went here. I think I know.
I went Paul Konerko because I couldn't put him at first base over Frank.
Right. Okay.
But I had to get him on here somewhere.
Yeah. No, for sure. Absolutely for sure. Kind of under. He just kind of fell under the radar, man. Like.
Yeah. Great fucking player too.
Who is that?
Oh, Harold Baines. He's from.
Oh, okay. Was that
funny story?
Okay.
Harold, when he played for whenever he came to Baltimore, or when he played for the Royals, would get his hair cut at the same place I got my hair cut as a kid.
Oh,
right next to my mom's.
That's fun.
True fucking story. I've seen him in there. I just didn't want to bug.
Right.
Like, I was gonna get my hair cut. He comes in. Barbara, guy that owned the place, his name's Ray. He's like, "Hey, Ray, what's up?" He's like, "Hey, Harold," and I'm like, "Is that Harold Baines?" And he's like, "Yeah, he gets his haircut here." I'm like, "Oh shit!"
Right?
Yeah, I was like,
"That's
well,
fun.
He's in town. Fuck it, leave him alone."
That's fun. So, yeah, I mean, fuck, I almost want to go into the other lists just because it's fun, but I don't want to kill content.
Who's
that's
next?
The problem. Who's next? So we go over to Ohio, and we all need to take a shower after that. We go to Cincy and we go to Cleveland.
Oh,
so,
yeah. I predict that I will piss off a bunch of Reds fans. Be forewarned, he's on my list. Just not where you expect. I didn't boot him because that would be not right. I'll make it known.
If that's the only reason you would piss people off, fine. Because I'm looking at this list. I'm like, I don't know if we will have.
I'm sure.
I don't think we'll have any differences. I really don't.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
yeah. Maybe not.
Well, okay.
Maybe pitchers.
No, I don't think pitchers. I think we'll be on. I think the only one, because I have to find a right fielder. I don't have a right fielder in there yet. I think the only omit right fielder because I don't have it yet. But DH, I think it was the only one we don't. No, we didn't. No, we did not, sir. That was both of our left fielders, sir.
Nope. Ableton left.
Yep. We
Shula
just
Show
called
was
him.
left field for both of us.
Yeah, yeah. I think DH will be the only one where we differ.
Initially, I said Bo Jackson. That was my fuck up. I meant to say Shula Show. It was Shula Show, not Bo Jackson for the White Sox.
Yeah, but it's fine. Rams was high.
It's all good, brother.
Yeah.
All good, man.
But yeah, good lists. Good. That was good.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm glad that we were able to purge ourselves and
I feel better. I don't know about you.
Yeah, I'm just fucking tired, my dude. Like I'm just
I feel like
tired.
I exercised the demon.
Yeah. And yeah, I don't know. I mean, this is kind of this is actually a really cool thing that we figured out and decided to do with this because I think if we just focused on our teams,
it would be depressing.
This wouldn't be a fun show, like at all.
No,
not
like,
much.
Our teams stink.
Right. Like who wants to hear that? Like it's fun to see reactions and things like that, but how fun is that to do? You know, like that's kind of
and the chat makes it fun too. Like
yeah.
Much love to the chat. Everybody there.
Yeah.
Thank y'all for coming in and making it fun to kind of have the back and forth, not only with us, but with you guys.
Yeah.
We appreciate y'all
a bunch of times. That's one of my favorite parts. Like just playing around and saying things and getting people busting our balls about our picks. I'm glad we didn't offend Stoney this week with my left field Chipper Jones.
Oh no, I'll get him. I'll get him offended.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
I guarantee I'll figure something out.
We'll figure it out. But yeah, as you've seen down at the bottom, Tuesday we're doing the X's. Wednesday isn't football yet. That's going to be once September starts. We add the Wednesday in, but as of right now of August, it's Tuesdays, Fridays, and Saturdays. I told people on Saturday, and Chris, you're going to want to be privy to this here as well, because you do have a top 5 pick in the draft of the Fantasy Football League.
I'm not going to be around this coming Saturday.
Okay.
I'm going to be at my brother's helping him move and probably eating. Having dinner with him and his family just to. Because he just moved into a new house. So.
Oh, dude, take care of your life. But this Saturday I'm doing it at, let me see, 7:30 is going to be like the draft show. And then 8:00, we're going to do the first like football show. Now, mind you,
I may try to hop in. If I can't make it live, I will listen back to it.
Okay.
Or I'll jump in if I can, if I get back, or then if I'll hop on.
Yeah, and you'll find out where you're at because the load. Well, no, I won't update it till after the show then.
Okay.
But I will say, just because of how my schedule is going to be, there's only going to be. Well, no, there's 3. Okay, there'll be 3 football shows before the season actually starts because I'll be gone for the last week of August. So I'll figure out what I'm going to do with all that stuff, but. Yeah, so that'll be on Saturdays, and so it'll be fun. I'm excited about that. We'll be doing the guest things, and there's going to be a lot of information coming to you. Not on Saturday, like we're just gonna do our mock draft, but on the 15th and 22nd, we're gonna explain what we're gonna do this year, how it's gonna be formatted. There's actually a special Patreon only contest we're doing where you literally can win $10 a week. So if you see the price of the Patreon, it's $5. So you can literally double up your investment by just being a part of it and taking part in our contest. So I'll explain all that stuff. It's relatively in depth, but once you get the hang of it, it's fun. It's a good time. But yeah, so enjoy your good baseball teams.
If you got a good baseball team, enjoy that shit. You could be in the situation that we're in Baltimore and Pittsburgh, which is not fun.
No, it's not. It's sad. So like hold it like a kid, but like a kid that you like, not a kid that you want to like shake.
Like if you are a fan of the Padres, especially at San Diego, no. I want to put this out there. No. You got a class dude in Rhino Hearn. You got a baller Ramon Doriano.
That's what I wore today.
Yeah. You have a baller in Ramon Laureano. In the Mets. You better take care of my boy Cedric.
Yeah.
Like, take care of him. He's a class fucking guy. And Ramon,
I don't know how that feels.
Best of luck in Houston to you, brother, because for 5 years, you were always ready. You played wherever you were asked to play. You got hits. You got some clutch stuff, plays in the field, and with the glove, and with the bat. You want a fucking gold glove as a utility guy, dude. You know how hard it is to fucking do that?
Well, that we have a guy doing that now that's playing third base that hits worse than Hayes.
Straight baller. Like that dude. And then Astros, you go out, you get this guy, and then you immediately go get Carlos Correa to play third. Give your ace a chance. Put him in the field. You won't regret it. He's a better third baseman than Carlos Correa will be.
I thought it was ridiculous that Yankees went ahead and got Bednar, then fucking Camilo, whatever his name is, from fucking San Fran.
And Jake Burt from the Rockies.
That and I'm just like,
it's gonna be nasty.
I'm like, fuck Murderers Row. Like all of New York is going. There's not gonna be an earned run ever again in the city of New York. Like
it gets past 5 innings, you're fucked.
Yeah.
that is the nasty Boyle style bullpen. That's like John Franco, Rob Dibble, and Randy Myers like shit.
I was gonna say, you said that. I'm like, that is a funny reference you made since next week is coming up. Interesting.
They were that was the nastiest 3 out of a bullpen I've ever seen.
Yeah.
They all had their dog too. It's like, we want the ball. We don't care. Yeah. No one's getting a hit on us.
Yeah. You don't really find too many pitchers like that anymore.
Nah.
More teams constructed like that. Well, you said your goodbyes. I will say this. Diabetes, go fuck yourself, you fat fuck. You're inconsistent, and I don't care. Falter, that sucks, dude. Good for you. Brian Hayes and your shitty family, dude, seriously, just go the fuck away. Good God. And that's how we're gonna end it. So Hayes, go fuck yourself. Everyone, thanks for popping in. I'm gonna go to the fair and deep throat some corn dogs here, eat some funnel cake, and nice. Now you can have a nice little visual of that as I cry pirate's tears. So we'll see you Friday and maybe Tuesday and all that fun stuff.
Yep.
Toodles.
Peace.
Oh.